Today I want to talk about something very specific, and that's using scripts. Whether that's in sales, cold approaching a girl, or even making videos just like these, I want to talk about if scripts are actually good for you or not. And the answer is simple. It completely depends on the type of person you are. For example, if you're more of, the confident go-getter type of person, you're good under pressure and you can always think of things to say off the dome, you probably don't need a script as you're already good at talking without one. But maybe if you're not as good at thinking of things to say right away without having some sort of reference or something to go off like a script, and maybe you can sometimes be in such a bad physical condition because of nerves, like for example having crazy butterflies in your stomach or you're struggling to breathe, you need a script. That's just it, right? You need a script because it's going to be very hard for you to get any attention. It's going to be hard for you to sell that pitch, to talk to that girl, to make a video like this if you don't have a script, until you're one day able to get over that anxiety and able to talk without one. It annoys me so freaking much when I hear these self-improvement YouTubers say, nah man, forget the script bro, it makes you unnatural, it makes you a weirdo, because not everyone's as confident and as good as talking as you, right? Obviously, it would be better if we didn't have to use scripts, as we are being as authentic and natural as we can, but some people are different, not everyone's the same. Some people need to practice using a script at first so they can adapt to personal speaking without one later. If you throw a nervy person into a sales call or tell them to cold approach a girl over there, are they going to have more of a chance succeeding not having that script, struggling to think of what to say and literally tweaking out right in front of the girl or right on the phone? Or are they going to have more of a chance actually having that script, so at least if something goes wrong, they have something to remember? So especially if you're that nervous guy that has a lot of social anxiety, I believe everyone should start off using a script at first. And when I say this, I don't mean you have to be really unnatural and speak like a robot, right? I'm not saying that. And, I'm not saying also that you can't go out of script, you have to say on script whatsoever. Obviously, you can use improv if you think of something to say in the moment. Like if you cold approach a girl, for example, and you're going by a script, but you actually think of a joke you can make, right? That's obviously not on your script. Say the joke. Obviously, you don't 100% have to stick to your script. I don't stick to a script 100% when I make videos like these, for example. Sometimes I'll go off on a little tangent or whatever, right? And of course, like if you're going to read a script, you have to make it seem as natural as possible, or it's obvious you're using a script and people won't want to work with you. Girls won't want to talk to you, right? Because imagine if you're cold approaching a girl and you say, hold on, let me just read my script real quick so I know how to cold approach you. Okay, I'm ready now. Like, obviously, it's obvious, right? You don't want to make it, you don't want them knowing that you're using a script, but it's not bad to use one. What I'm trying to say is don't be embarrassed if, you personally use a script, because sorry about that. Because you can still be better with one than someone who doesn't use one. And think about it like this. Actors use scripts, right? Without knowing, the lines they need to say, without having that script, the actors can't perform. And without the scripts being written in the first place, whatever movie it is would be nowhere near as good. It'd be trash. The movie would be awful if the movie would be trash if it was just completely improv, no script, just go off the dome, just say whatever. And that's another thing I really want to talk about. Imagine if people made movies without having any scripts. I mean, that would be disgusting. That would literally be the worst thing to watch. So it's always good to have a script sometimes, or at least having one for backup. For example, I write scripts for these videos because even though I could try and, Jesus, sun is bright, I'm sorry for the sun. Even though I could try and just speak off the top of my head, I know if I write down all the best points I want to cover and talk about and everything I want to say, then the video is only going to turn out better than if I was just like, so discipline, guys. Very important, guys, discipline. Yeah, like it's terrible. That's terrible. Like obviously it won't be as bad as that, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes a script makes a lot of things better. So, you know, having a script is very important, at least just having for backup, whether it is just like word for word, like you try to remember every single word, or it's just a few bullet points that you like read off of so you know everything you want to cover, right? Scripts can come in all different varieties, right? It's good to have a script just for backup, especially if you may be feeling different one day. Like one day you might generally like need a script. Like maybe you've only had like 4 hours sleep and you're tired, and like usually you are this witty, quick person that can think of things to say, but your brain's just not working today. So sometimes it'd be good to just pull out a script, you know, have a bit of a lazy day, and then get the sleep tomorrow. And get back to work, right? So all people are different. So don't hate on people for using scripts. It's silly and immature. Like if you really don't like scripts, cool, that's you. But don't hate on other people. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just kind of turned into a bit of a yap session now, but you know my point. Thank you for watching as always. Take care and peace. Bye bye.